But seriously, the definitive guide to anal health, pleasure, and everything in between. Written by Dr. Evan Goldstein. Read by Daniel K. Isaac. Dedicated to my partner Andy and our two beautiful boys, Phoenix and Sebastian. None of this would have been possible without the sacrifices overcome by our community. We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. Confucius. Part 1. The Bare Basics. Chapter 1. You're not alone. I'm fucked, Dr. Goldstein. Keith, the 21-year-old with a sweet smile sitting across from me in my office, looked like your typical Jersey boy. Like many of the young gay men I treated who were raised in supportive, sex-positive environments, he didn't seem embarrassed to be meeting with an anal surgeon. In fact, he radiated positivity. The only thing bumming him out was, well, his bum. I wasn't the first anal surgeon he'd visited. A few years prior, he'd sought treatment for anal warts, symptoms of a common STI among people who engage in anal sex, though not exclusive to them. His first doctor had successfully removed the warts, but ever since, the slightest pressure in his anus caused him pain. For years, he hadn't been able to take a shit without bleeding, much less enjoy receiving anal sex like he used to. Now he was in a new relationship that felt serious, but the pain and frustration at being unable to fully express himself sexually were taking their toll. So, yeah, Keith was fucked, and not the way he wanted to be. Keith's experience wasn't uncommon. The initial surgery had indeed removed the warts, but in their place had grown delicate scar tissue that had never healed properly, creating a chronic weak spot that would split and tear at the slightest pressure. Fortunately, it was a pretty easy surgical fix, and I had Keith in and out of my operating room within 30 minutes. In short order, he no longer dreaded going to the bathroom, but it wasn't just his butt that needed fixing, it was his whole sex life. Here, too, I was happy to help. Over the course of a few monthly visits, my team and I rehabilitated Keith's ass until he was ready to engage sexually again. I only saw him a few times over the next 3 or 4 years, but each time he was beaming. That new relationship had turned out to be the love of his life. He was well and truly fucked, he assured me, but in a very, very good way. When my patient Kara came to see me, she was simultaneously raving about and—
Sample complete. Ready to continue?